Welcome to Flavored Enemy Regnum Vitisum. The following program is intended for mature audiences only, so listeners' discretion is advised. Thank you, and welcome to Veith University.
Welcome to Flavored Enemy Orientation Week, Ianthe, Florakis-Chiusi. Ianthe, you are currently sitting in the basement of your family home, having just received a letter that you very much so almost just chucked into the trash bin. However, your curiosity is, probably your second worst enemy. So here you sit at the basement window that's near the top of the ceiling, overlooking the edge of the street that leads into the rest of the Milo ward. Cars are kind of flowing in and out, and you can hear the bustle of the city kind of pouring in. It's calming, relaxing. And you kind of look at this letter and then look back up at the window, and for a second your eyes don't peer through the glass. Instead, they snap to the reflection looking back at you, and kind of catches you off guard. Could you describe what it is that you see in the reflection and introduce yourself for us, please?
Yeah, sure. I see in the reflection, my face, obviously. I am a minotaur, or I'm at least mostly minotaur, I guess. My mom's a minotaur. I have like cream-colored fur. Mostly, I'm a like piebald patterning though, so like I have these large chocolate brown spots, but on my face it's like I have like freckles and like brown around my eyes and on the like very tip of my snoop. I have a rose gold septum piercing and piercings in both of my ears, which are also brown. My hair is a like more chocolatey shade of brown, I'd say. It's a up and a long ponytail with a like navy blue scrunchie. And I have two black horns that sort of curve out a little bit and then curve inwards and go up and then like twist a little bit at the tips. That add like 6 inches to my 5'11" height. I have my eyes are bovine eyes, but there's no sclera. It's like all like the colored part of the eye, basically. They like are a golden color that like glows faintly, which is pretty much the only thing that would tip you off that I'm not purely a minotaur, strictly speaking. Really. I have like a navy blue sort of kerchief on and a like blush sort of pink, dusty rose sort of pink ringer tee with like a white on the ring parts of the tee, and I have like light blue shorts on and no shoes because I'm hooved because I'm still bovine. And I have like a brown like fake pleather like bomber jacket, and you can sort of see peeking out from under my shirt that I have like a pretty deep like burn scar that curves up across my collarbone into my left shoulder.
And as you're kind of taking a second and being kind of caught off guard, you almost forget about the letter that's in your hand. And honestly, that would have been better than what you're having to deal with now. As you look down and you see the Comstock family seal stamped in wax on the back, the letter having been addressed to you.
Great.
You've been
That's
dodging. You've
funny.
been dodging his calls and his messages for quite some time, and
Yeah, I wonder
so
why.
now here you are with a handwritten letter.
Pompous. I like roll my eyes at this because it's the most just unhinged thing. Like, you can't just let it go that I don't want to talk to you. You have to go to the post office and mail me a letter. And you couldn't even just do it normally. You had to put your fucking wax seal on the back. Like, ugh, okay, fine, I guess. Sure. Like, go ahead and send me that. I think she, like, just, like, rips open the top of it to see what's inside. And, like, if it's glitter, I'm gonna kill somebody. Like, it's just.
You open it up, and on this beautiful filigree parchment, you see the edges are completely illuminated. The actual parchment itself has a slight sheen to it, and even the ink has gold metal flake in it. A beautiful handwritten letter.
Beautiful calligraphy, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Most
Pristine.
pompous shit. Okay, what's this letter say?
As you kind of start to read, your brain almost automatically fills in Peter's voice. Dear Ianthe, I hope this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. It has been some time since we last spoke, and I find myself reflecting on our past relationship. I must admit, my dear, that there are moments when I miss the way we used to be, even though I have moved on to better things. I can't help but recall the way you used to light up a room with your presence, though your taste in fashion could certainly use some refinement. Your unique style, if one could even call it that, always seemed to draw attention, mostly positive, but sometimes not. But I suppose there is something endearing about your attempts to stand out, even if it did border on absurdity at times. As I reflect on our time together, I'm reminded of your charmingly inelegant wit. Your sense of humor, while often lacking sophistication, did manage to elicit a chuckle or two, albeit from those who appreciate lowbrow comedy. I suppose your particular brand of humor had its appeal, even if it left something to be desired. While our relationship had its fair share of ups and downs, I can't help but acknowledge the impact your mother, Antigone, had on our dynamic. Her commanding presence and unwavering strength were truly captivating, and it's no wonder I found myself drawn to her. I mean, who wouldn't be? She exuded power and elegance in a way that you, my dear, well, frankly, could never quite match. But I digress. This letter is not meant to dwell on the past or to reminisce about what once was. No, it's an opportunity for us to consider a future where we can put our differences aside and perhaps find a way to coexist in some capacity. After all, life is full of surprises, and it wouldn't be the first time two people with differing tastes and sensibilities found common ground. So, dear Ianthe, I extend an olive branch of sorts. If you can manage to rise above your lackluster demeanor and embrace a modicum of refinement, there may yet be a chance for us to rebuild what was lost. I offer you this chance, though I must caution you that it is entirely up to you to seize it. Yours begrudgingly, Peter.
I am trying so hard to figure out what this man wants in this letter. Can I roll an insight check? Like,
Yeah,
I don't have great insight, but it's just like
yeah.
obviously you're negging me in this letter. Like, I get it, right? But like, also you're saying things in a way that sounds like you want to get back together, but also you say you've moved on to greener pastures. What is going on?
Yeah,
What's
go ahead.
up here?
Make that insight check.
14?
So it definitely feels like he is trying to coax you into wanting to get back together with him. He doesn't want to be the one that makes it
And he's
apparent.
doing this by negging me.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be the one that makes it apparent that he is trying to get you back. He wants you to come back to him.
Got it.
While maintaining the high ground, as it were.
Yeah, that's definitely the high ground, telling me that my fashion sense is bad when I wear normal people clothes. Wow. I think I text Nix and Willow, just being like, Peter sent a fucking letter. Y'all are gonna have to read this later. And then I just I keep a journal.
Mm-hmm.
I have a diary. Ooh. I fold the letter up and just sort of shove it in the current page of the diary, where I would be writing, so I can remember to show this to them later because I want them to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just put that away wherever I store that. Yeah.
As you kind of put that away and text Willow and Nix, you see that you have a missed message from Gus on there.
Oh, sick. What's Gus have to say?
You get a quick message saying, hey, someone brought something to me to get an appraisal on it, and I wasn't able to make heads or tails of it. Would you mind coming giving a second look?
I text back saying, yeah, sure. I don't know if I'll be able to make heads or tails of it either, but I can certainly scope it out.
You quickly get a reply saying, yeah, so far they said they've been all over the place and haven't been able to get any answers, but I figured, you, and you see there's a quotation around you. You might be able to ascertain something about this.
That you feels like you actually want info from my mom.
Gus is not a people person.
Yeah, sure.
And does not know how to ask that.
I think... is that what they're wanting? Is they're wanting my mom to look at it?
I think they're wanting. I think they're wanting you to talk to your mom about it, because the idea of meeting somebody else is nah. So maybe if you see it and then you talk to your mom about it, and then and I don't have to meet somebody else.
Sure. I text back saying, yeah, sure. Where do you want to meet? Or I guess I'll come take a look at it.
You get a message back quickly saying, sure, meet me at Heart of the Bean.
A text back. On my way. I'm gonna just head there. I have to imagine, as opposed to Icky, Ianthe's already got her stuff bought for school. She was on top of it. So she doesn't really have to do her shopping.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of head upstairs and get ready to leave and ready to head out, and you see Thalia at it's 10 o'clock at this point, and Thalia still in pajamas at the kitchen table eating cereal, no milk.
Are you just raw dogging that cereal, dude?
Don't give me that look. It's second breakfast, of course. You can't have the same thing for second breakfast that you had for first breakfast.
But you're still gonna have cereal.
We don't have any sausage left. There's no sausage left in the fridge.
Oh, Mom didn't buy any more vegetarian.
No, it's the end of the week, so and I'm not gonna eat your substitute sausage stuff.
Oh, that's right. You think it's cool to eat bovine. Cool. Okay.
Sausage isn't bovine. It's
other hooved critters. I don't know what to do with you. There was toast. You could have toast. Icky had toast for breakfast. He like put peanut butter on it or some shit.
I'm not gonna eat the same thing that Icky eats. He's a fucking nerd.
That's true. He is a nerd.
I don't want to catch whatever he's got, so I can't eat the food that he eats.
Nerd isn't. It's not a like STD. You're not gonna get it by also eating toast.
Are you a doctor, Ianthe?
What's my medicine?
Because last I checked, you haven't finished college either, so...
No, but I, like, paid attention in health class.
You went to class? What a loser.
Yeah, I did, Thalia. I went to class so I could do good. I think Ianthe just is done with this conversation. It is just, like... gonna get whatever she needs from the kitchen and like try to move on.
Before you go, can you toss me that avocado?
Yeah, sure. And underhand tosses the avocado.
Thalia catches it and just bites into it like an apple.
This isn't even the weirdest thing I've seen you do. Like, it's sure. Bye, Thalia. See you never.
See you at school, lovely sister.
I hope not. Bye.
And you kind of slip out the front door.
Just gets gone.
All right. Are you walking up to the heart of the bean? Or are you taking a car? A bus?
How far is the heart of the bean from the house?
It's about 2 miles.
So that would be what? 20-minute walk? 30-minute walk?
Yeah, probably about 30 minutes if you're not in a hurry.
Because I know that at this time, Icky has already gone to school with Mom. So the car is not here. The
Correct.
family car, anyway. Because to my knowledge, the family only has one car. I'd probably just take public transit. Just take the subway or whatever to get over there because I don't want to be late to meet Gus.
Okay. So you kind of hop in and hop in the because it'd be the bus because it's surface level.
Oh sure.
And zoom all the way over towards the heart of the bean. Can you give me a roll a perception check, please?
Sure. 15?
So the bus is kind of like traveling along towards the university ward where the heart of the bean is. You see out of the corner of your eye, like looking out the bus window, you can see, because it catches your eye immediately. You see Peter and Whitaker both sitting on a park bench, and laughing hysterically and pointing at a young halfling woman who is just strumming away on a guitar in the park. You see, she's like putting on a performance on stage. No one's really stopping by except for Peter and Whitaker, who are sitting in like a bench off like on the table, like further back and away, just kind of laughing hysterically at this.
I am going to pull the rope thing that's like on the bus to signal that you want to get off at the stop.
So bus kind of comes to stop a little bit later. Doors open, and you hear the goblin at the front says, "Here's your stop."
Thanks.
Sure.
Hop off.
So you hop off. You're still in the residential area in the Milo ward, but you're right near where the bridge is to head over to the university ward.
Sure.
And you're on the opposite side of the street, so you have to cross the street to get over to the park area where they were at.
Yeah. I look both ways. Safety first. And cross the street.
So you start heading over that way, and you can hear some beautiful, beautiful music being performed from the young halfling woman from the stage as she is singing a lament in Spanish, accompanied with
So you mean Elvish?
yeah, it's Elvish. For those of you at home,
Spanish is Elvish.
Spanish is Elvish. And so
Well, I don't speak Elvish, so I don't know what she's singing.
but it is quite beautiful.
It's lovely.
And as you're kind of walking over there, I'm gonna roll perception for Peter to see if he sees his demise coming in. Let's see here. There you are. By the way, Peter's got a +1 to perception. That's an 8.
Good.
As he's laughing, just pointing, laughing, you see him nudging Whitaker. And Whitaker's not even gonna bother rolling perception. You don't.
He's too up his own ass. Good.
As you heading over there, what are you doing on your way over there?
I think, like, I'm not trying to give away that I, like, noticed and hopped off and was pissed, sort of. So I think I just go up over there and, like, tap Peter on the shoulder. I was like, oh, hi, Peter. It's so funny running into you here.
Oh. Hey, Ianthe. What brings you to these woods, I guess?
Oh, well, I'm going to meet Gus. You remember Gus. At the school. I was going for a walk because it's lovely weather. And saw you and Whitaker over here laughing hysterically. And I wanted to see what was so funny.
It's good to see you too, Ianthe. You look.
Oh, I didn't say it was good to see you. I just wanted to see what you were laughing at.
Oh, well, I just told a really funny joke over here, and Peter thought it was quite amusing.
Oh, was it, Peter? What did Whitaker say that was so funny? I didn't know Whitaker had a sense of humor.
She kind of like turns red a little bit, like he's been caught in the middle of something and he's trying to figure out his way out of it. And he's like, well, you see, we were talking about everything's going on in the city right now.
Oh.
Everything that's been happening with potential election and every stuff soon. And
Yeah.
Whitaker was telling me that, well, he was telling me that one of these other parties, the ASP or those other idiots, were gonna potentially take over from the crown, which the crown got us to where we are now, and you know, I just thought it was absolutely hilarious.
That's what you're laughing at.
You can roll insight if you want, but it's not a high DC.
Yeah, I'll roll insight. 13.
Oh, he's 100% lying to you.
Now, what were you actually laughing about?
Well, Ianthe,
That is my name.
you must be watching us, huh? You know, come over here and ask us what we're laughing about. You spying on my boy over here?
Is that Whitaker?
Yeah.
I don't believe I posed the question to you, Whitaker.
Well, you're speaking in my presence, which gives me the opportunity to speak back to you.
Sure. But I didn't ask you a question. I don't know why you feel the need to engage with me. I'm going to turn back to Peter and be like, so what were you actually laughing about?
He kind of like tries to like almost look to Whitaker for help, but then doesn't.
Like, I'm over here. We're having a conversation now.
Well, I can see there's no really fooling you.
No, there's not.
Have you seen? She kind of points over towards the young halfling woman. It's one of our new transfer students from over in Bosrai, one of the boroughs over there.
Sure.
And she's been out here singing for the past hour. Nobody's stopped. Nobody's listened. And we're fucking hilarious because she doesn't stop.
I would think you two, refined gentlemen, would appreciate art for the sake of art. It's beautiful music. You both stopped, even if your intent was malicious, I'd say. I don't see the problem here. I don't see the need to be derisive towards her. Funny.
You see that the young woman's kind of like just now clocked what's going on. As she kind of like begins to stop playing and starts packing up her instruments to get ready to leave.
I'm gonna go over. Does she have like a jar or a hat or something that was trying to collect money in?
No, not at all. You see a sign that's written there in Elvish, but it doesn't.
Don't read Elvish. Don't know what it says.
She kind of like looks awkwardly and like tries to like hurry up, packing up.
I'm gonna go over to her.
Okay. You see that Peter kind of nudges Whitaker, and Whitaker like helps him up, and the two of them get ready to leave as you walk away.
Oh, as I'm walking away, I'm gonna over my shoulder be like, also, I got your letter.
You hear an audible choke. There's like, and then they move faster.
I'm gonna go over to Eliana. I know it's Eliana, but Ianthe doesn't know it's Eliana, I guess. Sorry.
You see the young halfling woman's there, and she kind of like looks awkwardly and goes to pack up her stuff. She's like, sorry, sorry.
No, it was really good. It was beautiful. No habla Elvish? Habla common. Habla abyssal. Habla minotaur. Habla primordial. Soy habla any of those?
Woman, un poquito? A little bit?
Sure. It was really good, and you should keep at it and ignore, and I gesture over to where Peter and Whitaker were. Ignore people like that. They're rude just because they want to be rude, not because you've done anything.
Los chicos son tontos. Boys are dumb.
Boys are dumb.
Yo soy Eliana de Leon. My name.
Ianthe. I go to like shake her hand, because it feels like the polite thing to do.
And she returns the handshake, and she kind of like stumbles through it, but she's like, "Are you student?" Or...
Yeah. Starting this year.
Same.
I hope to see you then.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play together. I play violin. I make a like violin playing gesture. just to sort of reinforce it because I don't know what words in common she knows, and I'm like not trying to be like shitty American who thinks everyone should speak English, but is also like, I don't know how to. I'm trying my best to not be an asshole here.
Tocas el violin.
Yes.
It's same in Elvish.
Oh, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Well, see you around?
Yeah, see you around. Bueno. And she kind of like awkwardly bows away.
Sure. I think it reached a point where like Ianthe was like, I don't know how to continue this conversation. I got what I wanted to get across. I think like, I think I'll probably just walk the rest of the way to campus. Like there's no reason to catch another bus and it's not that far.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of walk through the park towards the pedestrian bridge, heading over to the university ward, and it's a pretty warm day. The sun is kind of coming down. There's a slight breeze rolling through between the trees. You can smell the sap seeping from the wood that you're walking past, and you can still hear the bustle from the cars driving across the streets. As you reach the bridge and cross over the river, and you see the Heart of the Bean not too far away. Are you doing anything on your way over?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like weirdly peaceful. Like it's the like if you've ever walked like in a big walkable city, right? Like a New York or a Chicago or whatever, like there's something very calming about like just being a person walking through, hearing all of the noises, but sort of being able to like fade into it. So like hearing the city noises on the one side, and then hearing the like forest preserve sort of noises on the other. And it's just like it's like almost like white noise in a way of just like this is very calming. I haven't gotten any text from anybody that I can tell that I need to like respond to. Like I'm just vibing.
So as you're getting up towards the Heart of the Bean, you see that a young woman with red hair, kind of braided up her back, a black cropped jacket, and short shorts like coming up to like almost above the middle of the thigh, and thigh-high socks and rollerblades come zipping by you, and she kind of turns around on pivots on the rollerblades, removes a headphone from her ear, and says, "Sorry, didn't mean to buzz you there."
No problem.
Ianthe, right? You can make an insight check if you want to see if you know who this person is.
Yeah, can I see? Do I know you? Oh, that's not very good. That's an 8.
You think you might have had a class together in high school? You were definitely more known on a first name basis than this person was.
Sure. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
Oh, no worries. I was never really a popular one in high school. I'm Ryrie. Everyone just called me Fire Rabbit.
Fire Rabbit. Cool. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Are you zipping?
Delivering. I got an order for the post office. Got to take. I'm kind of doing delivery from my free time.
Oh, cool.
I think I heard something from one of your brother's friends that y'all are starting university this year.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
And she kind of like zips back on the rollerblades, pulls out a flyer from her side sack and hands it to you. Says, I'm DJing at the upcoming BattleBots match. If you want to go, I know most of the university is gonna be there, so.
Yeah, I'll try to make it. I don't really know what I'll have going on yet, but
Yeah, I mean,
if everyone's gonna be there.
I mean, it's a little over a month out. Like you got time.
Okay.
Plus, Fuego's fighting. Have you ever seen Fuego fight?
I don't remember if Icky didn't follow BattleBots, but he talked to the BattleBot booth during his, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Then I can't imagine Ianthe follows it either for like it has any knowledge about it, because it's like if Icky followed it, then she probably knew stuff in passing. But like if Icky didn't follow it, and I don't think Thalia follows really anything outside of Mashbat. No, I'm actually not super familiar with BattleBots.
When you get a chance, you should look it up. Check it out. It's really cool. You look up Fuego fights on
okay.
And it'll take you a couple videos. You can check it out.
Yeah, I'll for sure do that. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And I'll see you around.
Yeah. Bye.
Kind of pops her headphone back in and zips back off. As you reach the front door of the Heart of the Beast.
Yeah, I put the flyer that she that she gave me in my pocket, and go inside.
As you head inside, you see that there is several chairs kind of littered throughout with small tables. It's usually 1 to 2 chairs per table on the inside of this area, and then there's an outdoor patio area where they have longer tables. As you walk in, you can see these are coffee bean trees that are planted inside that kind of reach up to the ceiling and kind of fill the entire room with the smell of coffee. There is a completely living tree that's been shaped into the coffee bar top near the back of it, so it's kind of like curved over, and the branch kind of runs along the back to provide a support structure for the actual building. Mm-hmm. And you can see that there is a teenage, probably like 16, maybe 17-year-old human young guy, blonde hair and really bad acne, behind the counter, taking orders. And outside your left eye, you can see Gus outside, in full armor, sitting at a table with a long, maybe 5-foot long leather briefcase with multiple latches on it.
Hell yeah. Did you say Gus was outside?
Yes, on the attached patio area.
Yeah. Do they have a bev of some kind?
They do not know.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside then and be like, "Hey, Gus, do you want anything to drink? I'll my treat."
Sure. You pick. I don't really know what they have here. It's my first time here, I think, actually. Yeah, I've never been here before.
Coffee, tea, that kind of stuff.
Let's go with a coffee?
Yeah, sure. Black, cream, sugar, anything?
Yes.
Okay. And Ianthe will go inside and get in line, I guess, to order some drinks for them.
And you get to the front of the counter. It's like, hello. What can I get you for?
Some mellifers. That's an Emma question, not an Ianthe question. Hi. Yes. I need one. Black coffee with room for cream and sugar.
Sure.
and then a just like a green tea.
All right. And the name for the order?
Ianthe?
All right. So that'll be 4 copper pieces.
Perfect. And then I pay them.
Just pay, set it up. All right. Shouldn't be more than about 5 minutes. Feel free to have a seat while you wait. As he heads back to work the coffee machines, to the espresso machines, because apparently he's the only one on shift today. And so you're kind of just are you kind of sitting there waiting, and you're going back out to talk to Gus while you're waiting for the drinks?
Yeah, I think I'll just wait inside then, because I don't want to like get in the middle of a conversation with Gus and then have to go in to get the drinks. So I think I'm just like going through my phone to see if there's any like text back from like Nyx or Willow about the Peter letter, or if there's anything else like going on.
There is another missed text from Peter if you open it up.
Oh, I do want to know what that text says, and then I do see the text from Nyx that says, "Oh gods, babe, please tell me you didn't read it."
You see that there is a like 3 unsent messages, so like 3 messages that like were sent and then deleted so that you can't read what they said anymore. And then the final message that actually is still there says it's from Peter. It says, "I have a certain reputation to uphold. If you want to talk to me more genuinely, meet with me." And then he gives you a area inside Demoro Hall where the 2 of you can meet in private.
Cool. So I'm gonna text Nyx back first, being like, "Of course I read it." And then I'm gonna text Peter saying, "Is that reputation being a twat? Send." And then, did the text say what time to meet him at Demoro Hall?
Dad, there's no. Sorry, can you repeat what you said again?
Okay. So I sent Peter a text saying, "Is that reputation being a twat?" And then I was wanting to know if the text that he had sent saying, like, "If you want to talk, meet me at Demoro Hall was there a time?
So the for the response to that,
Well, I wanted to send another text, maybe saying I was going to be there, and I was hoping to do that before he texted back, but maybe that's not what's going to happen, and that's okay.
So the time that he asks you to meet is at 4 p.m.
Yeah, I'll text after saying, so the first text that sent was, "Is that reputation being a twat?" And the second text is, "I'll meet you there."
You just get back the tongue sticking out emoji for that first message.
The like horny one, or the like emojis have language, right? Is this the horny tongue sticking out, or the like comedy one?
I will give you the exact emoji. How does that work?
That's perfect. If you send me, Emma, the exact emoji so I can see it, and then I can draw my own conclusions for Ianthe.
There you go.
Nah, that's not horny to me. And then I see Nyx's text after this that says, "For the love of the doll, do you need me to come punch him in the face?" And I text Nyx back, "No, you really gotta stop just punching people you don't like." And I would imagine, hopefully, in the time that this has happened, maybe the coffee is ready.
The final message you get before you close your cell stone or not close. What are we in the 90s?
Just to flip it. I have one of those very modern smartphones that's the flip phone. I hate those things.
No, as you kind of like, lock up your cell stone and put it back in your pocket. The last message you get before you go get your drinks is a message from Peter that says, "See you soon, love."
I roll the biggest eye roll known to man. Oof, 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 oof. Rough stuff for me. I put my phone in my pocket and take the coffee and tea, and head outside to where Gus is. And I on my way out, I grab at least some sugars, and bring it out. I'm like, hey, so I couldn't really bring the creamer out here, but if you wanted some, you could pop inside right quick. But I got you some sugars just in case. And I set all that down, and then I have my tea.
Oh, thanks, Ianthe.
Yeah, no problem.
You see that? You see that they kind of like grab it and like immediately just go to take a drink without like having done anything to it while it's still hot, and then just kind of put it back down, having no response at all.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Perfect. It was refreshed, so I wanted to make sure you didn't like burn your mouth. But okay, what's it you wanted me to look at?
Yeah. So it's this kind of. Okay, so this person brought this to me because I've got a pretty decent price when it comes to cleaning weapons, right?
Yeah, of course.
Still doing that on the side right now. And they had brought it to every other person around here for appraisal and more information. The identify spell doesn't work on it. Most of the armorers and such don't know anything about it, and they brought it to me to get it cleaned because they didn't think I would know anything about it. But
Did they bring it to Mom or to Gail? Do you know?
They did bring it to Gail. I don't know if they brought it to your mom.
Okay, well, let's see this weird gun. What's this gun look like?
That's where things get interesting. As they kind of unlatch the sides, unlatch the top, and as they open it, you see this kind of like midnight blue mixed with black and purple spirals in what looks to be like almost like a great sword. However, in where one side of the blade should be, because normally great swords are double-edged, that side instead has like a curved grip underneath it, almost like a rifle. And then on the top side where the blade is, there is a shining silver edge that's like almost painfully gleaming, and the swirls are actively swirling. The additional thing that you know that you notice is that the way that everything's kind of laid out. So there's the handle of like the sword where you would wield the sword with your hands, right? There's the under the blade part, which would be held like a rifle. And there are multiple like lock and piston gears and buttons on that rifle like grip and on the cross guard of the blade, that are very reminiscent of the stuff that you had seen Angela working with alongside Quinlan when you were growing up, the stuff that had come out of Alteris.
I mean, I can roll whatever you want me to roll to see if I know shit about this on my own before I take a picture and text my mom.
Make a history check.
7. I don't know anything. I mean, I recognize the metal a little bit. Like, that stuff came out of Alteris. But past that, I don't know anything about this. Can I, like, take a picture of this and text it to my mom?
Sure. That's fine by me.
I do that. I take a picture on my cell stone and text my mom because I know my mom is busy with Icky right now. With the like caption of like, "Hey, do you have any idea what this is?"
You get no immediate reply, but the message is fully sent.
Okay, so, I mean, I don't know anything about it.
The only thing I was able to figure out about it is that there are multiple different time periods of build in here. The blade itself is super old, but the components are all like the buttons and stuff that looks like Alteris tech.
Yeah, that's Alteris tech for sure. I remember seeing Quinlan and the other one. Emma forgot her name. What's her name? What's the name of Quincy's other daughter?
There's Mina, Quinlan, and Angela.
Angela, thank you. I was like, my brain kept wanting to say Aurora, and I was like, that's super not right. Yeah, I remember seeing like Quinlan and Angela mess with this stuff when I was like a kid, because I got it out of Alteris when that opened up. But like, I don't know anything past that. But if anybody's gonna know about it, it's probably gonna be my mom. So I texted her pictures of it. When I find anything out, I'll let you know. Who brought you this?
They got kind of nervous. If I tell you, it's got to stay between us.
Can I like insight check?
Sure, make an insight check.
17.
They are terrified of whoever this person is. Absolutely terrified.
Yeah, I won't tell anybody.
It's kid, maybe 18, 19, and just really unsettling. Didn't do anything like anything like to make me like think that they're untrustworthy or anything like that. Just like being around him freaked me the fuck out.
Did you get a name?
Yeah, got it, and they kind of like pull out the like a ledger of like transactions, stuff like that, and kind of shuffles it over to you so that you can read it without them saying it out loud.
Yeah.
And you read Aedes, Aortis.
Huh. I'm assuming I don't recognize that name.
No, you do not.
Cool. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry that they're freaky. But I'll see what I can figure out from my mom and get back to you. Sorry I couldn't be more help in the short term.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's a long shot, but it's also good to see you too.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. It's like, and I know it's just been busy because it's the summer before college, and but like, yeah, we should get together more and like go get maybe not coffee, but something.
The coffee's not bad. But
tea's all right. It's not the best. I bet the coffee's better because, like, I don't know if you walked in there. It smells so good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's my first cup of coffee, so I can't really.
We gotta get you out of. Hey, Gus, we gotta get you out of the house more. Like, you gotta live a little. Come on, hon.
You know, that's fair. You see, like, they kind of lift up the helmet just a little bit, just like to like the nose area, so they can sip their coffee and then drop it back down. It's just, you know, there are people out there.
Sure, and people are spooky, but we don't have to like go busy places. We could like get coffee and go to the park.
That sounds
Or-
nice.
Yeah, like we don't. Nix and Willow would like want to go clubbing, and that's fun, but like that's not always my scene, and that's certainly not like your scene. We can just like not everywhere's busy with people. We can go to chiller places. Sometimes if you go to a dive bar, there's like nobody in there, and that's the best.
It's like fun. Why don't you if you find some place, just send me a message and I'll
Yeah.
meet you there.
I'll shoot you a text. I'll try and keep in mind less people.
Yeah. All right. I got to go get this back so I can get it back for the owner.
Yeah. Like I said, when I hear back from Mom, I'll like forward you what she says, basically. Or call
sure.
you or something. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay,
It was good seeing you. Do I know? Is Gus like the kind of person who? Are they a hugger? Because I don't want to like make them uncomfortable, but I would know this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. They're a side hugger.
I give them a side hug then.
They kind of side hug you back and said, "All right. I'll see you around. Okay."
Yeah. See ya.
And they kind of take the case and walk out as you're left there sitting on the patio.
I drink the rest of the tea that I can stand before I decide that it is piss water and needs to get just dumped. Which it might be. I don't know how much I trust Gregory. And then, do I know like what time I need to go to like orientation stuff? Like, what time is it now? Dude, what should I be doing? I guess.
You know what? This feels like the right time to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you're able to retain your schedule.
Oh, good. Much like her mother, Ianthe's dump stat is wisdom. That's a 3. Fuck.
So, like, all this was like super interesting. You had the encounter with Eliana and got to meet them.
Yeah, I had a
Everything
great
going on with
time.
Peter and
I
stuff
am
like that.
late.
You look down at your cell stone, and you get a picture from your mother. Like it's like half the picture is behind a wall, and the other half of the picture is like at an angle and super blurry, but you can make out Icky and Ryan both sitting talking to each other super close to each other on a bench. Like, your mom's very obviously hiding behind a wall taking this picture.
Mom's being a fucking creep on her son while her son. That's so funny. Criminy Pete.
And right outside the building going into orientation. Like, you are late. Like the actual physical orientation is supposed to start in about 10 minutes.
Shit! Just running.
All right. So you start booking it, and as you start booking it up there, you run up the stairs, and you see that there is the full line of clubs and organizations booths. You can see there is a booth for all the different sports, so Blood Rush, Mashbat, Airball, BattleBots, Blade, the
Whatever the fuck tennis is.
whatever the fuck we named tennis. It's
Blade something.
I think it's Blade Ball.
I think it is Blade Ball.
And then You see that there is the volunteer outreach program. There is the Venadon fan club. There is the there is the school newspaper, the photography clubs, the school store. There is there's basically a tiny little booth for just about everything. But you're like about 5 minutes now from when the orientation's supposed to start. But you also know that if you don't get information now, it's gonna be a real pain to get it later, and you can always slip in to the orientation speech later. So you
Late,
feel like
yeah.
you feel like you can knock out at least maybe one of these before you have to get.
I would. I think I'd talk to the volunteer booth, and then if I had time, talk to the blade ball booth.
Alright, so you head over to the volunteer booth and you see a tiefling girl. It's like hot pink skin and horns, white hair, kind of fuzzy on top of her head, kind of curly and falling to like the shoulder area, and wearing a pleated plaid skirt and fishnet leggings and fishnet arm sleeves. And just full set of piercings on each ear, and wearing a alchemical heart tee that's kind of like off the shoulder and really cut up. She kind of looks at you and says, hey, think I know you? I'm Holly. It's nice to meet you.
Do I know this person?
I think like you like are aware of each other.
Got
in,
it,
like,
but like
the spatial way, but like this is like the first time you're actually like communicating with each other.
sure. Hi.
Hey.
Ianthe.
Holly just said that. So you looking to sign up to do some volunteer work? You're running a little bit late though. You know that?
I do in fact know that. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I think so.
So how we do things here is that this club is more of an organizational thing. So like what we do is we like kind of bring everybody here that wants to volunteer in different kind of organizations, clubs, and events and stuff like that. And we use this club as kind of like a way to like, bring people together and under like causes and organize all this stuff, right? So if you're interested in that, you can put your name down there, and we'll put your cell phone number down too, and then we'll like invite you to like the first meeting. You'll be able to meet people who are also interested in doing the same kind of volunteer work that you are, and then that kind of works as like a socialization thing. So then you guys can like connect together, work on planning that, and then the club also does fundraisers to like help, pay for some of those events.
Yeah. Cool. Ianthe will put just her first name down and her phone number.
Okay, cool. Also, we have a set of pronoun pins over there if you need any. Or want any.
Yeah, sure. Ianthe will take the she/her pin, and just like pin it to the like lapel sort of part of her bomber jacket. Cool. See you around, I guess.
Sure. See you around, and good luck in there.
Yeah. Do I have time to talk to the blade ball people, or is it too late?
You have enough time to like run, put your name down real quick, and sprint off.
That's basically what I do. I run. I put just my first name down. And my phone number.
Hi. Bye.
Sorry, it's starting. I'll text me.
Sure. Yep. As you go sprinting up the up the stairs to the actual main building area, and you see that most of the chairs are filled by now, so you're having to stand in the standing room in the back.
Yeah.
And you see that the headmistress is getting ready to start on the speech.
I find a spot to be inconspicuous and go there.
Good morning, everyone. I am Headmistress Elmaro. and I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you to Vayeth University. We are thrilled to have you all here today, and hope that you will find our institution to be a welcoming and inspiring place to learn and grow. As the head of this esteemed university, I am committed to providing our students with the best possible education and resources, as well as to creating a supportive and inclusive environment that encourages personal and academic growth. At Vayeth University, we believe that education should be a transformative experience that prepares our students to succeed in an ever-changing world. Whether you are a new student, a returning student, or a member of our esteemed faculty and staff, we value your presence here today and hope that you will find our community to be a place where you can thrive. Our faculty is made up of renowned experts in their fields, and our facilities are state-of-the-art, providing our students with the resources they need to excel in their studies. We also pride ourselves on commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we strive to create a safe and welcoming space for all members of our community. We believe that by embracing our differences, we can learn from one another and create a more just and equitable society. I know things will be tough this year. Things are much, much different than past years. But I have hope and I have faith that with all of us sticking together and learning from each other, we'll be able to stay strong and resilient. So once again, I welcome you all to Vayeth University, and I encourage you to take full advantage of the opportunities that are available to you here. Whether it is through our academic programs, our research initiatives, or our extracurricular activities, I am confident that you will find your time here to be fulfilling, enriching, and rewarding. Thank you. You may join the line that reflects with your last name to receive your dorm room assignments. As everyone kind of gets up and starts walking around.
Cool. I go and I get in the line. Receive my dorm room assignment.
You're still in line, but you can hear above, like in front of you. You can hear a sound of an older, which you presume is the Dragonborn that's behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
When you presume that he's a professor of some kind, as you hear, there will be absolutely no technology in my line. Put that thing away.
Good lord. I mean, I'm gonna disregard him. I don't like.
He wasn't yelling at you, but
yeah, I'm like, but I hear that and I'm just like, if I didn't have my phone out before, I do have my phone out now. Sort of, like, what's the point? Just looking, seeing if there's any text. If there's not, just like going through, whatever. Just killing time and moving the line forward.
So you kind of get to the front, and you see the professor kind of look up at you. Do you still have your cell stone out?
No, I would have put it away when I got closer.
Okay. As he kind of looks up, he says, "Oh, well, you must be Ianthe Florakis-Chiusi, yes?
Yeah.
I am Professor Boris Edelberg, and you will have me for quite a few of your classes, based on your assignments here. Oh, I do handle a lot of the documentation and legal jargon classes. So, let's see.
I look forward to them.
All right. Here is your dorm room assignment. And those blasted white card out there with their sirens. Turn it down! I don't understand the obsession with technology these days. Things got along just fine when we were doing things by hand.
And time keeps moving forward. Progress is inherent to people.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to classes with you. And I get my stuff and go.
Well, here's your dorm room assignment. Here's your keys.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Like I said, look
Okay.
forward to having classes with you. Bye.
Goodbye, Ianthe, Florakis-Chiusi, and
It's
study
just
hard and
Ianthe.
study well.
Thank you. And just keeps on moving, sort of disregarding, like, God damn it! Why did this blowfish of a man have to like yell my full name? Well, I guess not my full name. He didn't yell my middle name, which would have maybe made it worse.
As you start heading, do you start heading over toward the dorm rooms?
Yeah. I mean, I guess here's a question. I got all of my school shopping done before today because I'm on top of it. Mm-hmm. But it's not with me presently. Do I need to go back and get that, or is it getting sent to the door? Like, what was the plan here?
Because of the fact that they wanted to all make sure that you each had time, and like individual help. Your dad asked your uncle to deliver everything to your dorm room, to make sure that it's all there, and that your dad would swing by after you were all settled to check on you.
Which uncle?
Huh?
Which uncle?
Haha.
I can't imagine it's Taito. He's like 7.
No, not Uncle Taito. No, your other uncle that your dad doesn't talk about very often.
Got it. Uncle Carter.
Uncle Carter.
Cool. So is Carter there, or is Carter just dropped it off and I'm just like, what's...
Depends. Depends. Are you heading up right now, or
I mean, like, what time is it? Is it meet Peter o'clock, or is it?
It's about 3:00 right now, and it's about a 15-minute walk from the dorm room to where you're supposed to meet him.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to the dorms right quick first to, at the minimum, I guess, let Uncle Carter in so that he can get whatever in there for me.
So you head towards Bristleback dorms. You kind of like duck back behind a couple people talking near the front door as you slip by. You almost clock it like a little bit too late because you were like in a hurry, but you realize as like you're heading up the elevator to the second floor that the person you slipped by was Sparrow talking to Benjamin Lane, the quarterback of the Blood Rush team.
Oh, huh. Weird.
It did not register immediately.
Like I got in the elevator and the doors closed. I was like, wait a second. Like, huh. Okay. I didn't know Sparrow knew. Huh. And then just ride the elevator up to the second floor.
All right. As you ride the elevator up to the second floor, the door opens, and immediately, as soon as you turn, you see sitting there is a wooden chair, and all of your boxes are kind of like stacked up neatly by the door, and there is on that chair is sitting your Uncle Carter, with his feet like picked up on.
Wait, no, hold on, hold on. Did he? This is important. Did this chair, like,
the chair obviously does not belong up here.
But is it like a chair that he was bringing because I was bringing a chair for the room, or did he bring a chair because he manifested something to sit on?
That's up to you. It's to whether or not you want to ask that. But he is like sitting on the chair with his feet kicked up on the boxes and his hat dipped down low. Hey,
Uncle Carter.
Oh, howdy, Ianthe. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Got all your stuff here.
I see that. Where'd the chair come from?
Oh yeah, sure. It's college gift. Starting college, so I figured, you know, you're the eldest after all. You gotta look after your siblings, and whether or not how close y'all are, you're still the one that's going to protect them, you know. So, kind of an old thing in our family is to get the eldest kid gift when they enter into adulthood. But I don't want to be too stereotypical, but I felt like it was a good opportunity to get you a gift since I haven't been in your life a whole lot. But I hand carved this out of you. Not you as in a person, like you, the wood.
As in the tree. I got you. Well, thank you. It's very lovely.
Yeah, of course. Well, your door's locked, so if you wanna.
Yes. Then I'll go and open the door to my room.
Open the door and it is completely empty in here. Like there is nothing in the living room. There is the two doors scoping into each individual room are open and the rooms are empty. There's nothing on the counter. There is
no beds.
There's an ice box.
Okay.
And there is like obviously the sinks and stuff like that. And then in the rooms there are the beds, and that's it.
Not even a desk? Weird.
Nope.
Cool. I was under the impression that we were gonna have desks, but I can get one ordered and brought. Do you mind helping me move these boxes into my room?
Yeah, not at all. Let me see here. And he kind of like scoops his arm around all of the boxes and just kind of stands up with them.
Oh, yeah, y'all can do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just on the bed, I guess, is fine.
You all right there, little bull? You seem all kinds of frustrated.
Well, I was under the impression that the rooms would have a desk, and they don't, and that's a little frustrating. I was under the impression that they also had like the sofa, and they don't, I guess, and that's a little frustrating. And I don't know if that's because somebody has done something to the space or if I was just misunderstood. It's fine. I can get a desk. I am able to do that. I can talk to my roommate, whoever that is, and we can see about maybe they have a sofa. Well, I'll get it figured out. It's just I wasn't expecting it, and that's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so. But if I need anything, I can just call.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have the cell stone or any of that stuff.
That's right. You don't do tech.
And you know, like it's never a great thing to be like, hey, yeah, I know if you need something, pray to your uncle. You know, like that's not really a good feeling, you know.
I mean, but like, Abaddon comes to dinner like,
yeah,
somewhat regularly, and we pray to him, so it's not that weird. All things considered in our particular household. Yeah. So, if I need anything, I'll just go outside and shout, I guess, and you'll hear it through the power of Jesus.
The power of what?
Thalia's been working for this chipmunk, and he worships this guy named Jesus. I don't really know that much about it, if I'm being completely honest, but she started using that phrase, and here we are.
Oh, okay. You know, you could have just answered that with Dahlia, and I would have understood that it was just
That's true. That's true. I didn't really need to give you the rest of the context. I could have just said Thalia.
I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Icky may have took the magic, and Dahlia may have took the strength. But I'll be certain you kept the brain cells, because neither one of them got them.
Icky's pretty smart. He wants to start that whole tower and everything, but thanks, Uncle Carter. I appreciate that.
Of course. Your mom and dad wanted me to give you something, but your mom was a bit emotional about it, and so she asked me to give it to you.
Yeah, Mom's a crier for sure.
I think mainly to spare the both of y'all from having to have a joint meltdown.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with it, as he kind of like reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a holster with the symbol with the lettering IF on it.
Huh.
You ever seen this before?
Have I, DM?
That's a you to you question.
It is a me to me question. Ianthe knows that her parents remember her from the other timeline. I'm trying to determine if they showed her this beforehand. Can I roll like a... I feel like I need to roll like an insight check on my mom.
Yeah, roll an insight check on your mom. Roll an insight check on the other character you play.
The other character I play. I rolled a 6. I don't think I know what this is. Oh, that's nice. It's got my, I guess not all my initials, but
yeah.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
I mean, my gun's a lot bigger than this, but
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to fit perfect. You see, like he's like realizing you don't know what it is and is trying to backtrack fast.
Am I realizing that he's realized that I don't? Do I know that he knows that? Like,
do you know that he knows that you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Make an insight check on your Uncle Carter.
That's a 21 on my Uncle Carter.
Yeah, you read your Uncle Carter like a freaking book.
Hey, Carter, you seem to know some significance that I'm missing. Do you want to clue a gallon?
I don't know if it's my place, sweetheart. You know.
I guess that's fair. Do you want to tell Mom or Dad to clue me in?
I'll give you the basics, and then if you want to get more, you can ask them. All right.
That's fair.
Your mom's had that holster for quite some time. Longer than you've been alive.
Oh, and then she just got the IF put on it?
No.
Oh. I got you, Uncle Carter.
Hey. It's gonna be alright, sweetheart? Like, you're doing good. Look at you. Look at you. Look at what you're accomplishing, right?
Yep.
Hey, how about this? You ain't got much of a kitchen going on in here right now, and I'm sure you got places to be. You ain't got no roommate here either yet. I got some camping supplies stashed in my personal dimension here. I'm gonna bust some stuff out. I'm gonna make you some dinner so you have something to have when you get back and set it in the fridge before I leave. You down for some biscuits, some butter, some collard greens, and some brisket?
Well, I don't eat meat
Right.
except
Sorry.
fish.
My bad.
But the rest is good. I would eat the rest.
How about a meatless campfire chili? How's that sound?
Sure. That works. Remember that beans don't belong in chili, but that's good.
How you feel about corn and chili?
Corn and chili is less of an abomination to me than beans are. I appreciate what you're doing. Thanks, Uncle Carter, for all the help.
Of course. I'll use a lock spell when I leave, so your door's all locked before I head out.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
He kind of like.
How much? I'm like, how much do I see of Uncle Carter? Because it seems like we've seen each other a lot more recently. Like there was maybe a bridge repaired between him and Dad a little bit.
That bridge was repaired like 4 or 5 years ago, but like he's been like showing up in the summer kind of uncle now. Sure.
Then I still probably like give him a hug. Like thanks for the help.
Yeah.
I gotta run. I got an appointment.
No. Yeah, you're busy. You're a busy girl. All right, head on out. I'll take care of things here. All right.
All right. Thanks. And I head out.
And as you head out, the door kind of closes right behind you. As you can hear the sounds of your Uncle Carter yelling at his pocket dimension at how disorganized it is.
And how disorganized it is.
It's
very good.
You start heading out. Are you heading? Because it's now about 3:45.
Yeah, I'm heading to. I told him I'd meet him. I'm gonna go meet him.
I'm gonna ask you this one time.
Okay.
Do you tell anyone that you're going there?
I should. I don't think she does. Because I think she knows that if she texts either Icky or Thalia or Nix and Willow, they'll all yell at her for doing this. And she doesn't think that like Peter's gonna do anything to her. So yeah, I don't think she texts anybody.
So you start heading over to DeMoral Hall to meet up with Peter. And it's pretty quiet out in the public areas because most everybody's set up in their rooms right now and trying to get everything set up with the second half of orientation. So it's not a whole lot going on as you're heading that way. You head over into DeMoral Hall, and you head over to the study area that he told you to meet him in. Mm-hmm. And you see him through the window in the door. Mm-hmm. Before you walk in, and he's kind of sitting there. You see his left leg's kind of up with his ankle resting on his knee. He's got his elbow sitting on that knee. His head kind of resting on his fist, looking out the window, looking rather pensively, just very, very calm. There's no anger or snottiness or snobbiness or any of those negative emotions that you've come to dislike about him so very much on his face right now. And he is at this very moment looking at him right now without you having to be around him and talk to him. You're reminded of what you found attractive of him as you see his like almost sun-kissed fair skin and his golden blonde hair kind of resting at the bottom of the jaw. His freckles kind of lit up underneath his eyes and over the bridge of his nose, and these like bright, stormy gray eyes. He's wearing like this long kind of red jacket that's buttoned in the center, and has a collar that rests near the mid of the shoulders, and black slacks almost on, and black leather boots, which his slacks are tucked into.
Good. That's a look.
And so he's just kind of sitting there. Do you do anything before you go in, or?
I don't think so. I think I just go in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just go in.
He kind of turns and looks at you as you walk in, and you see him kind of smile softly. Ianthe, thanks for coming. I wasn't sure if you'd actually show, or if you'd send your sister.
Yeah, I did think about sending her, and then I realized that there would just be a pulp of you to clean up, so...
I'm not gonna lie, I did require her to pay for a lesser restoration after the last time.
You know, you reap what you sow, Peter.
Yeah, that's true. But still, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You want to have a seat?
Yeah. I'll sit down.
Listen, I'm sorry for earlier. No, there's not really a good excuse.
No, there's really not the excuses that you hang out with Whitaker, who objectively sucks, Peter.
I get your reasoning for not liking him, but like, if you got to know him, and also like, there's also the simple fact of the matter that I'm going to need to know how to interact with people like that if I'm ever going to succeed at taking over my father's business.
Yeah, sure, I get that. That doesn't mean you have to turn into them, Peter. Like, I completely understand being good at talking to people you don't like. It's a skill that I should probably be better at, right? But, like, you can be civil with those people and not be those people. I liked you better when you weren't those people.
And
I also liked you better when you didn't have the hots for my mom.
I mean, but like, okay, I'm not going to go down that road.
Oh, you don't want to rehash that fun little tidbit, Peter? That fun event in your past?
Listen, I was drunk, okay? I shouldn't have said what I said, but I said
You
it.
shouldn't have said what you said. And you certainly shouldn't have said what you said at that moment.
Listen, Ianthe, I'll be honest with you. Every time that I look at you and I see into your eyes, I find myself at a loss of words. And, you know, there's huge regret and remorse for the mistakes I've made.
Yeah, you really conveyed that in your letter. It really seemed like you had regret and remorse, Peter.
Okay.
You said a lot of not nice things about me for, I guess, me being somebody that you still want to date.
Listen, my heart does ache for the love we once shared, and be honest, I'm still haunted by the memories of our time together. It's tough just to be around you. You know, I stand here before you humbled and vulnerable right now, and honestly pleading for your forgiveness and a chance to make amends. I'm fully aware of the pain I've caused, the trust I shattered, the damage I inflicted upon our relationship. It was a selfish and foolish pursuit that led me astray. And I realize the magnitude of my actions.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
15.
You feel like there is genuine truth to what he's saying. Whether or not it's the full truth, it is there are parts of what he's saying that are genuine.
Do I get a read on maybe what bits are genuine?
Not with the 15.
Not with the 15.
Ianthe, you are an extraordinary person. A beacon of strength and beauty that has always captivated my heart since the day we first met. And the love that we shared was something rare and precious, and I've come to understand the immeasurable value of what we had. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to rebuild what was lost, to prove to you that I am capable of change and growth.
Would you stop hanging out with Whitaker?
Would that make you happy?
It's a start.
That would make you happy.
Yeah, Peter, like, the guy you were when we started dating, and for most of the time we dated, was a good guy. Like, you wanted to do good things. Our values sort of aligned on, like, spreading the wealth and taxing the right people, and then you stopped hanging out with Gus and Rebel, and you started hanging out with Whitaker, who was always sort of a dick. And that's fine, I guess, because I sort of get your point on, like, needing to be magnanimous towards lots of folks, right? But then you changed, and then you said what you said when you said it, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And then you've texted me and you called me, and I didn't respond to those, and then you wrote a letter that sort of sounds like fucking Whitaker wrote it. Like, old Peter was cool and good and trying his best and had friends that I got along with and wanted to go to the movies, and this Peter wants to go hang out on a yacht and laugh at the sweet halfling girls singing in Elvish in the fucking park. She wasn't hurting anybody, Peter. It was just art. I could go out in that same park and play my violin, and I have no doubts in my mind that Whitaker would laugh at me too. And if you were with him, so would you. Right?
I wouldn't. No, Ianthe. I'm trying to. I don't know how to do this. All I can tell you is what I know. And that's, I've spent countless nights reflecting on these mistakes. Soul searching and striving to become a better person. I'm committed to learning from my past and becoming a partner that you deserve. I'm willing to put in the effort, the time, and the patience necessary to earn back your trust and to rekindle that flame that once burned between us. But please, Ianthe, consider granting me a second chance so I can prove these things to you.
Start proving first, and then we can talk. Because the Peter that I saw earlier today is not a Peter I want to date. And if you can show me you can be better and like not just show me, like actually get better, don't just put on a front for the love of the judge, then we can talk. But
He goes to like just grab one of your hands with both of his hands.
no, no, no.
What do you do?
I like. What is the speed at which he's doing that? Do I like clock that
It's
he's?
like you know what? Wait, make a perception check. What?
14.
Yeah, you realize as like he's like touching the bottom, like the his hand is like touching your fingertips, and the other hand's reaching over the top of your hand.
I will like sort of like not in like a. It's not like a sort of thing, but it's just like I will sort of politely move my hand backwards.
As he kind of like just leaves his hand there resting on like the arm nearest where your like where your hand previously.
Sure.
He's okay. Just, I mean, I am willing to do the hard work, confront my flaws, and grow alongside you. I see how much you've grown.
I don't think I've grown that much, Peter. I'm still the same Ianthe.
Yeah. It's time to go tell Whitaker off.
I look forward to seeing it.
See him kind of look down, like run his, almost like grind his teeth a little bit, like in determination, and stands up. Guess I'll see you around.
Yeah. I mean, we both go to school here now. You'll see me, and I have to imagine that we'll have classes together, so.
Yeah, we will. It is good to see you again.
It's good to see this Peter again.
He smiles, a actual genuine smile, one that you haven't seen since like sophomore year of high school. Yeah, well, maybe it's not too late to dig up that body, you know?
Yeah. The way the necromancers tell it, it's never too late to dig up a body.
You see, like, is not wanting to go.
I'm trying to determine what he thinks is about to happen. Or what I guess he's hoping will happen.
Make an insight check.
11. Or no. Sorry. That's a 6. That's an 8.
I think he's... Like, you think he's waiting for you to ask him something. He's like waiting to like be asked so he can tell you something he wants to tell you because he can't figure out how to just say it.
Peter, you obviously want to say something. Just spit it out.
He's my only friend. And as soon as gonna be me.
I think you need to like see this for what it is, Peter, right? Like you had friends. You had me and Gus and Rebel and like I know you were friendly with Justin and like a bunch of other people. Like you had friends. We used to go bowling and get pizza. And then you decided that being friends with Whitaker was more important. And I feel like if there was ever a place to make friends, Peter, it's college, right? Like, so many people come here from not Douglas, from Alteris and Bosrai and Spokestat, and they don't know people. I mean, they might know some people from back home, but they don't know a lot of people. Like, a lot of the people who go here are from Douglas. And, like, they make friends. You, as much as I hate to admit it, are very charismatic. You can make friends. If you stop being friends, like, spending all your fucking time with Whitaker, we would be friends. Even if we weren't, like, dating. Like, if you want to change and cut the people who are making you worse out of your life, that takes work, dude. That takes effort. It's not going to just be easy. And yeah, it might be a little bit lonely, but I guess if you make that effort, I'll at least make an effort to go get coffee with you or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you reap what you sow, Peter, and you sowed your seeds with a certified douche canoe and turned into one yourself. And if you want to be a reasonable, normal guy who wants to do good, like, you gotta make the effort.
Make a perception check.
6.
You see that he kind of looks up at you and says, "Oh, I'll do my best, okay?"
Practice makes improvement. You practice being a decent fucking person. Eventually, you'll be a decent person. And I have to imagine it'll be easier because you used to be one.
Anything for you, Moonlight. He kind of smiles and opens the door with his back, like behind his back, and slides out of it. Before looking up and seeing the window of the room you guys were in, face dropping and then sprinting out.
He's sprinting.
He's as soon as like sprinting out of there as soon as he like looks at a window of the room that you all were in.
Can I see that window?
We're gonna make this a perception check as well.
Oh, good. That's an 11.
You are able to make out before whatever's happening disappears. You're able to make out a cell stone and the light on for the recording, and then they dip and run.
Cool.
But you're not able to make out a person at all.
Cool. I think I just sit there.
It is eerily quiet inside here, and the only things you're able to here are the echoes in your head of the words that Peter said to you. Anything for you, Moonlight.
What? I think Ianthe's just playing through the conversation that just happened in her head. Because, like, I think she stands by everything. Like, I stand by everything that I said. But I'm trying to think about if this was recorded, it could be edited. Could it have been edited to make me look like an asshole? Or like we got back together, or what fucking ever, it doesn't matter. I think she feels dumb. Because she's assuming that it's Whitaker. That was...
You get a ding on your cellstone.
Cool.
And it is a message from Nyx with like multiple exclamation points and question marks of a video going viral on Unity of yours and Peter's conversation.
Is it
The whole conversation?
the whole conversation?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather it be the whole conversation. You know, like, I am painted in a better light in the whole conversation. If it was edited, I'm in a poor light. Where, does it say who the video, like, who posted the video?
So the particular person that posted this video, which you can tell it's not the video that they recorded. They like
Not
have,
the
like,
OG.
Yeah, it's like a repost. So you're able to tell immediately because you follow them that it's Mina.
This fucking bitch. I swear to God. I am calling Mina. I am leaving the library space, the quiet study room that I'm in, and like walking back to my dorms and calling.
Are you
Mina.
calling or are you just messaging?
No, I am calling Mina.
You get it rings for a bit and then it picks up and says, "Oh, hey, Ianthe, you didn't tell me you and Peter were getting back together."
We're not. I don't know if you watched the video. There was a whole conversation about how you need to become a better person before I even consider it. Hey, where did the original video get posted? Do you know who posted it?
Oh, yeah, it was. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Go back to my videos real quick. 1 second.
Thank you.
Yeah. Trust me. The other video that I saw is so much worse. I had to follow back and figure out where that first video came from so I can get the full video, because the other one was like clipped and edited to make it look like you two were getting back together.
Thank you for, I guess, getting the full footage of that conversation. Yeah. Who posted the clipped one?
Sure. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Looks like the full video came from a user, DWG69. It doesn't have a profile pic or anything in there.
Is there like any reason I would recognize like who that could be or what that is?
Make a history check with advantage.
With advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so exciting. 17.
Yeah, because you and Sparrow talk shit about this person's workout videos all the time. This is Damian Warren Gray's account.
Fucking.
To nobody's surprise, the clipped video, by the way, let's see here, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, the clip video, yeah, that's Whitaker's main account.
So the OG was posted by Damien, and the clipped was posted by Whitaker. Fantastic.
You might want to get on top of this, by the way. That's already
I'm gonna go beat his fucking ass.
The clip video is already at 7,000 reposts, by the way.
Wonderful, cool. Thank you, Mina. Goodbye.
Bye.
And then I am calling my sister. I'm calling my sister, and I'm calling Nyx, and I'm calling Will. Like, I'm calling everybody.
Which, okay.
I'm calling Thalia first.
I am.
No, Thalia's calling you.
Yeah, that's actually maybe the most accurate. It's like, I'm calling my siblings and my besties, and they're gonna come beat this guy's ass.
Right, I have invited them all in here. You can do it in order.
I call Thalia. Or Thalia, I guess, calls me. I pick up the phone, and I'm like, hi.
Location.
My
Not
location?
yours,
I don't fucking know where he is. He bolted the fuck out of here.
From where?
We were over in Demoro Hall.
Dad, do you have the map? Okay.
Map?
The campus map.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here you go.
Okay,
This kettle corn is really good. You going to like check out some of your classes or anything? Please tell me you're gonna go map out your classes and you're not gonna do
Sure.
stupid.
You know what? I will tell you that.
I don't want to know. Have fun.
Tomorrow.
Really good popcorn.
Why aren't these buildings in alphabetical order?
Because that's not how campuses work, Thalia.
Okay, there's the Moore Hall. Which direction was he headed in, like, when he left?
Hey, DM, which direction was he headed in when he left?
He was sprinting towards the dormitories.
Towards Bristleback, because I know he's in Bristleback.
Mm-hmm.
He was sprinting back towards the dorms, so if you're nearby, I think we should just head there.
I'm just gonna go head to the entrance. Is there like, how many entrances are there? Is there just like one like entrance into the first floor, the lobby area?
Yes. Then there's the roof access.
Cool. I'm just gonna go hang out at the front door. Sis, I'm just gonna be at the front door.
Fantastic.
Maybe send your weird clique friends to the roof access if you tries to get, because that pompous motherfucker probably has a helicopter or some shit.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I will absolutely do that. Thank you. See you there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will call. I think I'll call Nyx next. Like, I'm calling the fightier ones first. Hey.
Hey, what the fuck happened?
I will. We can get into it later, and that's totally fine, and you can yell at me, and that's totally cool. I need you to get on the roof of Bristleback, because I already called Thalia, or I guess Thalia called me. We're gonna go have a little chat.
Sick. Okay, so we're gonna fuck it up. I'll be over there immediately. Are you calling Willow, or am I calling Willow?
I'm gonna call Willow.
Okay, it sounds perfect. I'll meet you over there then?
Yeah, perfect. Just, like, get on the roof, because we're gonna, corner this motherfucker, because I just...
Sounds perfect. How do you feel about him living through this?
I don't feel great about him living through this. Like,
Okay,
that's fine.
So I'll try to make sure that he doesn't live.
Wonderful.
Hey, next to you, let me grab the butterfly knives or the brass knuckles.
Let's go with the brass knuckles.
Okay.
And Horace brings you the brass knuckles.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you, darling. I'll see you there.
Bye. I call Willow. I think Icky's the least fighty. So, like, Icky gets called last because of the circumstances. I call Willow. Like, hi, I assume that you've seen the video.
Which bitch are we killing first?
I mean, we have a better idea of where Peter is, so we're going there first. Nyx is gonna go to the roof of Bristleback. If you want to meet her there,
I
that
would
would be
absolutely
great.
love to meet them there.
Perfect. Because I already called Thalia. Thalia called me. We're going from the front end. Y'all will come from the roof. He lives on the 3rd floor, I believe. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'll see you then.
Comstock is gonna get his comeuppance. Don't you worry.
You better fucking do it, because I swear to fucking Christ I'm gonna. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
See you soon.
And then I call Icky.
Why would you trust him?
Cause I'm a dumb bitch, Icarus. You know this.
Correct, but don't you think you should learn from your past mistakes? I'm already on the way to his dorm to see if he's there. I'll keep an eye out on the 3rd floor, and if I find him, I'll message Thalia.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Learn
Bye.
from this.
No, I won't. Goodbye. And I'm just storming. Over there.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Oh, good. I'm great at investigation, which is to say I have a +2. But I got a natural 20, so.
Thalia, do you want to describe this scene?
With pleasure.
Make sure to include what I told you.
Yes. So you come around the corner, and you see Peter Comstock. Absolutely just full blood rush spear tackle Whitaker. And as he gets up and kind of punches him once or twice while he's on the ground, and as he's looks like he's about to say something, you see Thalia coming around the corner and just absolute she has her Kani Tetsubo just wound up ready and you see her full raging and is charging at Peter.
Peter Bennett Comstock, what the fuck?
I'm taking care of it. Ow! Thalia! It's at this point that Nyx and Willow and Horace come around the corner, and then Icky comes down the stairs.
I don't know, I think they walk up and I'm like, I don't fucking know. Because I walked around the corner and Peter was beating up Whitaker. And then Thalia came out and did her nasty business.
Thalia, save me a piece.
I'm assuming that 25 hits Peter.
Yeah, roll damage.
I'm raging, so I get a +2 to this.
Yeah.
Good. Knock this bitch
12.
Yeah, you knock him the fuck out.
Just right in the gut.
I am grabbing Peter, the back of Peter's shirt, and then pulling him over.
You see that that Whitaker has a broken nose and 2 black eyes and is missing a couple teeth.
Hi,
It's gonna
I would
get
love
worse
it
because
if
I'm gonna
you
jump
would-
on Whitaker.
Yeah, y'all sick him. Get him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
He's prone, so you have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a second.
I'm assuming we're just doing the gif that Icky posted, where we're just doing the JoJo thing, where it's just 3 of us stomping one motherfucker on the ground.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Let's go. He gets a whole 2 fucking bludgeoning damage to the fucking face.
Fantastic. Willow? Icky?
Nah, Icky's got other priorities. He doesn't punch things. He's got magic for a reason.
What are Icky's priorities in this moment?
Watching Thalia beat the shit out of the guy.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna use my changeling abilities to morph into someone much larger and heavier than I am. Just like a Goliath
Okay.
type of just super androgynous Goliath. And I'm gonna go put 1 foot on Whitaker's nuts.
Nice.
And press down hard.
I'm gonna. Is this an attack roll or an intimidation or both?
Yes.
Okay, no those notes.
I'm not even gonna bother with the roll to hit. Roll damage. And then roll intimidation with advantage.
All right. Would this just be like unarmed strike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's just 1 damage.
Okay.
And then you said intimidation with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's only a 5. I'm
With
not
advantage?
very intimidating. Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a natural 1, and I have a plus 2.
He spits blood up at you and says, "Off of me, peasant," as he goes to try to stand up.
Do I hear this?
I'm gonna punch his
No, he
face
said
back
that
into the
loud
ground.
as
We
you
all
heard.
heard this?
Yeah.
Can I make a grapple check and see if I can just like pile drive him to the ground?
He's already on the ground, I thought.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. And Thalia, Icky, and Ianthe, if you guys want to do anything.
No, I pulled Peter out because now I'm like, what did
Oh no,
Peter not?
I'm turned on.
or
I'm
is
turned on
this
the new guy.
Nix, I'm gonna
Or is
need
this a
you to give
problem?
me help action on this one.
You've got it, babe.
Oh, that's better. That's a 15.
Yeah, you wrestle him back to the ground. Roll another.
Excellent.
You did some more unarmed damage.
That's exactly 1.
Yeah, you knock him the fuck out.
Perfect.
It's at this point that after he's knocked out, Horace kind of just walks up to y'all and just hands Ianthe his cell stone. There you go. If you need it, and you see it's a fully recorded video of y'all jumping him.
Look, could you post that to my glitch? Later, or can you send that and I'll upload it because I forgot to hit record this time.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure you get this. Thank y'all
Horace,
very
you are
much.
such a doll. Thank you.
Really
God
is.
bless Horace.
Sure.
Thank the doll for Horace.
I don't have any way to like make someone not unconscious so I can interrogate Peter. So I just have to wait.
Can I yell loud enough and wake Peter up? Can I intimidate Peter awake?
I have
I will
thunderclap.
tell you what.
Tell me what.
DC 20 intimidation check to scare Peter awake.
Oh man, I've only got a +3.
I have a +6.
Can I help? Yeah, can I help my sister?
Oh, Ianthe has advantage on this particular check.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I like prop him against the like wall of the school and I like bend down so I squat down so I'm like doing the like coach thing of like I'm looking at where his face will be when he wakes up. I just go, Peter, Bennett, Comstock, wake the fuck up.
Roll an intimidation.
With advantage. A 23. A 23. I feel like that should wake him up.
He kind of jumps, startles awake. So I'm dead.
You're not dead. You're just a dumbass.
I don't know. I think I'm looking at an angel.
I'm gonna punch you in your nuts if you don't explain to me what the fuck was just happening. And I want the fucking truth, Peter.
Kind of holds his ribs. I saw a camera outside, and I ran because I figured it was Whitaker. I was right. I had told him that after we saw each other in the park that I needed to take care of something. It wasn't specific, but I figure probably knew what I was talking about. So I followed him, and I tried to stop him from uploading it, but he was doing that as he ran, so when I caught up with him, I jumped him, and that's when your sister knocked me out.
I need to roll an insight check on this. I need to know if he's fucking lying to cover his own ass or...
Make an insight check.
That's a natural 1.
He is being 100% genuine and truthful. This is a man that's changed. You can tell.
I can tell.
This is a man that's changed, and changed for you. Like, and, you know, like...
In a whole 20 minutes.
Like... That
Could
was
the rest of us make an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Am I good at insight? I'm proficient in insight, which
No,
doesn't
we're
really
all
matter.
trash at insight because we all
also
dumped wisdom.
proficient in insight. That
Shit.
doesn't mean I'm good at it.
14.
Oh, Thalia got an 18.
Oh my god, Thalia, my hero.
Natural
So,
18.
I got a 7.
Willow, you're kind of still distrustful, but does seem to be some genuineness in what he's saying. Whether or not it's fully, completely true, you're not sure. Icky, once again, like unsettling, but like
I'm watching him.
the story adds up. It adds up.
Something's afoot. But it's not him at the moment.
And Thalia, there's nothing that this piece of shit could say that would make you fucking feel like they are trustworthy of shit again.
Yes.
So, what the fuck words are coming out of his mouth have no bearing at all on whether or not you trust him. However, he doesn't seem to be lying.
I'm gonna walk over to where my darling sister is. And you've kind of set him like he's like sitting down, right?
Yeah, he's like back against the wall of the building, like I would imagine like legs. Like
I'm assuming he's wearing this douchey outfit that he's got on in your PFP. Or something similar at least.
Yeah, something similar, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna grab him by the collar and just lift him up still against the tree.
Hi, Thalia.
Hi, Peter. Long time no see.
You know, eventually they're gonna give me a membership that cosmic surgeon.
Yeah, you're gonna need one of those punch cards. Yeah, because if stuff like this keeps happening to my sister, you're gonna be the first person I come to every single time. Understood?
Yeah.
oh, you put him
Good.
down.
I will set him down and I'll give him just a little pat on the head. And then I'm gonna go over and soccer kick Whitaker in the head.
Yeah, fucking I don't give a shit about that guy. Do whatever the fuck y'all want to him.
Yeah, you just force him to make a failed death save. Congratulations.
Don't kill him. I don't want to have to deal with the school.
It's at this point that you start hearing sirens come from the White Cloak Guard.
Oh no, we should go inside. Come on, Peter. I'll help you up.
Can I drop an elbow on Whitaker's face, force another death save?
Don't kill him.
100% can.
I
I'm
also have a
leaving.
question.
I'm.
Could I mage hand Whitaker's cellstone out of his pocket?
Oh shit!
I love my siblings. I
This
love
is
my
why he's
babes
the
because they
smart-
wreck shit, but I love my siblings because they do intelligent stuff.
Oh, we lost the DM, I think. Yeah.
Baby, come back.
We did, but that was a super smart thing to ask.
That's super smart. I hope you can do
Well,
that.
Taylor gave me the idea, to be honest with you.
Well, God bless Taylor. We need a Taylor in a time like this.
Okay, they're back in.
Yeah, sorry about that connection issue.
No, you're good. Wanna go again, Icky?
Can I mage hand the cellstone out of his pocket?
You don't need to. He's knocked out. I'll just give it to you.
Well, yeah, but if we're walking, if the
yeah.
White Cloak guards are coming, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, we're all standing around this dead body over here.
And,
You know?
and looting it.
I
Yeah.
need to be perfectly clear that Ianthe is like taking Peter and leaving.
Okay. Where are you
Whitaker
going?
is
Are you going
mostly
back in the
dead.
dorms?
Yeah, into the
Yeah.
dorms.
Okay. You all get inside and head into the common areas when you hear the White Cloak Guard pull up. And Icky, you have Whitaker's cellstone.
Cool. I'm going to delete the video from his phone, and then I'm going to
Text.
send.
No, it's got a password on it.
Oh, I'll break into it.
You want to explain to me how you're breaking into it?
I mean, I'm guessing it's just probable. If it's a number pattern, just figure out the number pattern, or I can cast detect magic, look at where his fingers might have been, and then try and figure it out that way. I mean, the whole thing's magic, but there's probably a way.
Can I
There's a will,
intimidate the
there's a way.
cellstone?
Any of the people that specialize in Magitech or Arcanotech could probably crack it for you.
Well, let's go find an Arcana tech.
Nix, do you have something to share with the class?
I mean, I don't have access to
Specifically,
that shit at
the
level
cellstone.
1.
Yeah, maybe. Does Icky like let Ianthe know that he has this phone?
Oh yeah, you can see it in my hand.
You see,
Uh,
I mean, we
you
could
see-
just break it.
y'all see that.
No,
y'all see,
it's
y'all
It's more
see the-
valuable to me to have it.
Y'all see the ambulance pull up and take Whitaker away.
That's great.
Hey, Peter.
Uh,
What's your lovely friend's favorite combination?
Oh, are you trying to get into Cellstone?
Yes.
Oh, I think password is Mo Money Mo Bitches with dollar signs separating them.
And this is the
That
kind
would
of guy
be-
you wanted to hang out with,
Oh my
Peter.
I don't have answers for you right now. My ribs hurt.
I got you.
I'm just surprised you have ribs left.
Honestly, with you as, Ianthe's sister, I am surprised too.
Yeah, don't ever forget that.
Well,
You open up the Cellstone, no problems.
excellent. I'm gonna delete the video.
Okay, so delete the video. You're deleting it off of the socials and everything too?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to send out
You see,
like a
as you,
post.
And when you get on Unity and you like look at the videos to delete, you see a bunch of saved draft videos of thirst traps of Whitaker.
I'm deleting those too.
Oh my god, what a twat.
That'd be funnier to post.
Actually, you know what? That is a fair point, but
Actually,
that's not
can we,
icky.
can we
I'm
see
not.
if any of them are really bad?
Oh yeah, no,
They're
they're
all really
horrible.
bad.
There's a
Every
reason
one
they're
of
not
them.
posted.
Icky, brother, we should post at least one of those.
Yeah, he was a twat. And
Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna post one of them with the caption, "Felt cute, might delete later." And then I'm gonna post a picture of him with his ass absolutely like beaten by actually no. He's gonna retweet like Thalia's like clip of him getting his shit rocked and be like, "This is what happens." Or like something along the lines of, "Don't fuck with these people. And if you see this the video, delete it. You don't want any of this."
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go to court soon.
You honestly should have been to court already for things that you've done to Peter alone. Hey, Icky, can I see that?
Yeah, I'm done with it. And he kind of mage hands it over like it's a fucking piece of trash.
You see Peter like freaks out when he sees his cell stone and has a call incoming from the hospital. Oh shit. I need to get this.
You're welcome to take that. I'm not gonna fucking stop you. But we gotta talk.
He tries to go and stand up as he answers it.
I am still like supporting his body weight because I'm not trying to kill the motherfucker. I am going through Whitaker's texts to Peter.
You hear just Peter's side of the conversation. Yeah. Oh. Shit. Anyone called? No? Anyone called his parents? No? Fuck. Okay. And as you're kind of going through this, it's mainly a bunch of links to articles about like how to project power and
Sure.
like...
I'm mostly seeing if like I am looking on my end of things, like even though it's like based off of my insight check, like Peter is being 100% genuine of he got caught in the like he was not in on a plan here. I am just sort of verifying.
However, there is one message a message chain that immediately catches you off guard. Mm-hmm. And it's 3 messages in total. The first message is from Peter to Whitaker that says "in position," and it doesn't follow the previous message. These messages are obviously separate in a separate day.
Okay.
And then the next message says from Whitaker to Peter says, "I have it." And then the final message from Peter to Whitaker says, "As soon as you get back, stash it."
How long ago were these?
It was about 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna like finagle taking like because I don't no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna text it to my cell stone. And then I'm going to delete the proof that it got texted to me from Whitaker's phone.
Okay.
And then I'm just listening to, and then I'm gonna toss Whitaker's phone to Thalia, and then just listen to Peter. His side of the comment.
Okay. All right. I will. I'll be down there. Yeah. Just give me a minute to get changed. And he hangs up. That was the hospital.
Cool.
Apparently, Whitaker had light in his system.
Oh.
And had a heart attack on the ride over. He's dead. I'm gonna go get my stuff to. He, like, obviously, like, very dizzy, runs to the trash can and starts throwing up.
I'm gonna go hold his hair back because he has longer hair and look at everybody else and be like, y'all gotta go.
You gonna be okay here, babe?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Iki and Thalia ostensibly have dorms in this building, so I can get them later and I'll call y'all later. But y'all gotta go.
All right. Walk with me next.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna shift back into my like normal everyday Willow kind of form. Link arms with Nyx, and lead them out the building.
See, Peter finally comes to and wipes his face and looks up at you and Ianthe. He's like, not exactly how I imagine doing that. I don't understand why people use that shit. I told him not to. Like, it's bad enough what it does to you, but like, anything that makes it impossible to revivify or resuscitate or resurrect you, if it kills you, why would you use that? Like, they found out like 10 years ago, if you die while you're on light, you can't be resurrected. You can't be revivified. Like, why would people continue to use that shit? So he kind of runs his fingers through his hair, obviously completely flustered, doesn't know what to do.
These people are stupid and value the high over their own life, and addiction's nasty business, and I'm sorry your friend died. And I'm sorry that it's sort of my fault.
It's not your fault, Ianthe.
I mean, I did
shouldn't-
call my whole people.
You had every right to. You don't trust me, and I don't blame you. I'm gonna go get my stuff. And he kind of walks up the stairs.
Do you want me to go with you?
It's okay. I should probably be alone for this. You should get rid of whatever evidence you need to. And he kind of walks upstairs.
I go to my dorm.
It's you get a message from an unrecognized number,
Mm-hmm.
and the message reads, "Hey, I'm over from the volunteer organization group. My name's Eloisa, and I am kind of getting a bunch of people together for ice cream over at the ice creamery to kind of meet and talk and get to know a bunch of other people. And then I saw your name on a list and figured you might want to come and get along with us, meet some new people, and make some friends before semester starts. Just shoot me a message if you're going to be there."
I go back to my dorm room. Is my roommate there?
Your roommate is not there, no, but there is a plate of collard greens and biscuit and some and a fresh bowl of vegetarian turkey, vegetarian chili, with on there, and then like a nice couple of like glass containers of that stuck into the ice box.
like smile because my uncle has done a nice thing. And I think I go take a shower. Not because I'm like washing evidence off, because I didn't really do anything, but like it's just that calming thing. When I get out of the shower, I like text Elisa back, like, yeah, I'll be there. I text Peter and I say, if you need anything, just let me know. And then I think I take a nap. I think I just go lay down in my room, because like what else am I gonna do right now? Like a bunch of absolute bullshit just happened and I don't know what to do with any of that, so
As you rest up and try to recuperate, your thoughts drift to the wild shifts in your day. How many different things were going on, and with everything going on, why is it that the predominant thing is that swirling color of midnight blue and purple against black?